Gentlemen, there's a dangerous lie that is circulating in the modern world. It is sweet, it is comforting, it is seductive, and it is the fastest way to remain mediocre, invisible, and unwanted. And the lie is this: just be yourself. Women repeat it like scripture. Social media parrots it like the truth. Weak men cling to it like a blanket. But here is a cold truth. A man who just is becomes nothing. A man who becomes desired. Welcome to today's masterclass. Gentlemen, if you're enjoying this video, take a quick moment to like, subscribe, and share. When you subscribe, you'll always get notified when I drop new content. And when you like and share, you help this channel to grow, and more importantly, you help other men to discover the tools that they need to level up. Remember, when one man rises, we all rise. Now let's get back to the video. So I'm going to tell you why women give bad advice to men. A woman's lived experience is not a man's lived experience. Not even close. It's not her fault. It is simply biology, psychology, and sexual strategy. So we know that women advise men from a female experience, an experience that is defined by being, not becoming. So women cannot understand what it means to be born with no inherent value. Their journey is different. Their incentives are different. Their struggles are different. Their advice to men is therefore miscalibrated. And I'll tell you why be yourself works for women. A woman is born with value, beauty, youth, fertility. These traits are given. They are not earned. She may need to maintain them, but she does not need to become them. If she simply exists, men will show up. Men will pursue her. Men will compete for her. As evolutionary psychologist David Bass emphasizes, female mating value peaks early and automatically generates attention. Her strategy is passive selection. She does not need to forge herself. She needs to preserve herself. And this is why be yourself works for women. Because being is enough. So I'll tell you why be yourself destroys men. A man is born with zero inherent value. No status, no strength, no wealth, no respect, no beauty to weaponize. Nothing. A man's life is a movement from nothingness to somethingness. That's the entire trajectory of a man's life. Jordan Peterson reminds us that a man becomes competent by confronting chaos and mastering it, not by sitting still. Nassim Taleb says that a man becomes anti-fragile by experiencing stressors, not by avoiding them. And in the way of men, Jack Donovan also reminds us that masculinity is earned through excellence, not existence. A man must become. So, what women actually want, women desire what they do not possess. They desire strength, they desire confidence, they desire competence, they desire dominance, and they desire charisma. They also desire direction. And these traits, they require construction, not existence. You cannot get six packs by being yourself. You cannot get six pack abs by being yourself. You need to lift weights until your bones ache. You cannot earn money by being yourself. You need to master skills, build value, and suffer through failures and climb the economic ladder. You cannot acquire confidence by being yourself. You need to face fear, endure rejection, and build results that justify belief. The man women want is never the man who simply existed. He is a man who forged himself. So becoming is the male mandate. Batman did not be himself. He built himself through discipline, training, sacrifice, and obsession. Jesus did not be himself. He walked willingly toward pain, transformation, and purpose. Every powerful man in history, whether it's a warrior, a leader, a king, a prophet, they went through fire before he gained followers. Okay? Even I did not become unplugged or who I am by just being myself. I had to wake up at 3 a.m. for 6 years, writing, studying, refining, rebuilding, until the world began to listen. Meanwhile, Cinderella, Rapunzel, Snow White, they did nothing but to wait. They waited for the prince to come and rescue them. And together they rode into the sunshine, they rode into the horizon, and they lived happily ever after. Women inherit value. Men create it. So, for the ladies who are listening to this, when you tell men just to be themselves, understand that you are giving advice from a feminine vantage point. A vantage point where value is given, not forged. A man who just is will be ignored. He will be invisible. He will be passed over. He will be unchosen. A man becomes desirable by becoming more than he currently is. And the journey is long, brutal, lonely, and transformative. Don't tell a man to be himself. Tell him to become himself. And my challenge to men, for the men who want sovereignty, success, and power, identify one area in your life where you have been being yourself instead of becoming more. It may be your body. It may be your income. It may be your discipline. It may be your confidence. It may be your skill set. It may be your presence. Then pick one action, one deliberate, difficult, and comfortable step, and begin the process of becoming. Because the man who simply exists stays where he is. But the man who evolves becomes dangerous. Share your perspectives, reflections, and insights in the comment section below. The era of being yourself is over, gentlemen. The era of becoming begins now. So get unplugged, and I'll see you on the next one.